これはどう？
行くぜ。
何？来ない？
うさ。退屈な野郎だ。やるのかよ。さあ来なさい。どうした？どうした？逃がしゃしねえぜ。
相手してあげる。
すまん、退屈な野郎だ。こっちですよ。おいおい。ほれほれ。こっち見ろ。こっち見ろ。
いつでもどうよ。
退屈な野郎だ。やるのかよ。来い。さあ来なさい。どうした？ほれほれ。こっち見ろ。どうした？ふざけないでください。逃がしゃしねえぜ。おいおい。こっち見ろ。ほれほれ。どうした？さあ来なさい。どうした？
いつでもどうよ。
やるのかよ。こっち見ろ。かかってくれ。退屈な野郎だ。こっちですよ。どうした？
相手してあげる。
ふざけないでください。こっち見ろ。さあ来なさい。退屈な野郎だ。こっち見ろ。
いつでもどうよ。
ほれほれ。ふざけないでください。おいおい。逃がしゃしねえぜ。退屈な野郎だ。
相手してあげる。
こっち見ろ。こっちですよ。どうした？ふざけないでください。こっち見ろ。
何？来ない？
やるのかよ。どうした？こっちですよ。退屈な野郎だ。かかってきな。こっち見ろ。
いつでもどうよ。
退屈な野郎だ。さあ来なさい。こっち見ろ。
One. Hello, gamers. It is your Thursday Polygon stream.
Howdy.
It is Thursday, isn't it?
It is
It
Thursday.
is Thursday.
It
you know
is-
what?
You know what? I think some crazy folks out there might even call it Little Friday.
Little Friday. I haven't heard that one before, but I'll start using that. Little Friday.
Infinite wealth, infinite Thursday.
That's right. Yeah, so here's the deal. I wanted to play some Infinite Wealth, because I did play 120 hours of this game. So I guess it would be silly of me not to make, sort of content about it in the near future.
120 hours is a significant amount of hours.
It is a lot of hours, Tina.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Damn,
of
I like-
hours.
I've done a lot of that city builder against the storm, but I think I'm just over 100, so
Wow.
you got me beat.
This is easily the most addictive of these Yakuza games that I've played. Like a Dragon 8, Infinite Wealth. Of the Yakuza
Right.
series, now the Like a Dragon series, the Ryu
Name
Gagotoku
change thing.
series. Yeah.
And was that entirely because of how bad the SEO is for Yakuza?
I don't know. Well, so I think it was like, I would be interested in hearing their reasoning in switching. I
Oh, yeah.
think it's mostly because Like a Dragon is a closer translation of what it's always been called in Japan.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah.
I know on TikTok, I don't think I've ever been able to, like, there's no hashtag Yakuza.
Right.
Just because, like, you're not allowed to, like, hashtag profane
That's
things, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I think that
Hashtag,
kind of hurts them a lot.
right. So I'm just going to get us out of this dungeon and then get us up onto the streets, and we'll start doing some side activities. I was in this sort of dungeon crawl area when I
Ryan Sonura, let's go.
Let's go.
15 stream.
What is
Pretty good.
I mean, this is kind of the thing with this game is like you can take it. It's the king of out of context clips,
Yeah.
and just how baffling they can be. Like I saw one yesterday where you're the main character on a beach, and he just kind of like runs up, and I guess he actually like clicked on a thing to like interact with a coconut tree.
Yeah.
But the guy did it so quick that it just kind of seamlessly looked like his character was walking and then just decided to run into and charge into a tree for no reason.
Yeah.
And then a guy falls out of the tree who's kind of dressed like a coconut tree.
Yeah, there's perverts
and then
in
just
those
like
trees.
scrambles Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful for them. Yeah, so I'm going to avoid any plot spoilers here. This is a not new adventure plus, but it is a like free adventure save file. So I have all of the characters unlocked and a lot of stuff, but I will avoid showing them more than I have to.
Now, do you know why when, bringing the game over to like English speaking countries, they changed it from Like a Dragon to Yakuza? Was it just like, my first thought is like maybe it was just a marketing thing where they were like, oh, non-Japanese people are gonna think Yakuza sounds cooler, like.
Yeah, I think that would be
Something
part
like
of it.
that.
I think it was also like, I think if they were angling for an audience when they brought these games over to the States, it was like the GTA audience, right? Like the people who are into like crime and gangster games. So emphasizing that aspect of it could have been beneficial, despite the fact that I don't think you are ever actively in the Yakuza in any of these games. It's always like
Always
the
former,
game starts
right?
right when you've just been kicked out, or like right, yeah. There's usually some loophole, so you're not technically a criminal gangster during the course of the
Nice.
games.
I hate playing as a criminal. I hate breaking laws.
That's fucking Elon Musk tweet.
I love abiding my country's laws.
I liked watching the TikTok that you made where about all the different mini games. Which check that out if you just want like a rundown of how wild the mini games can get in this. But I just like that there's a taxi game in it that's like Crazy Taxi, but that's actually like delivery service. And then there is Taxi, which is where you actually just have to drive a taxi like a normal person.
Yes.
And it's like grading you on not just how well you drive, but also at the same time you have to like hold conversation.
What I find crazy
I
is
love
the
that.
Animal Crossing simulator.
Yeah, I'll show you some of that. So that's also going to be, I'll give a spoiler warning before we go to the island, because my island is fairly advanced at this point. So people who want to like have those little treasures revealed to them gradually can nope out. But we'll show you. My island is, I spent 51 in-game days on my island.
Oh my god.
Which is a while, and it's also funny, like, considering that, like, there's a fairly urgent plot happening in the game, and my character's just like, listen, dude, I'm gonna ride a dolphin to an island and build picnic tables for a couple weeks, so we'll catch you on the flip-flop.
Also,
As
meme
you
shirts.
do.
I just saw meme shirts comments. Instead of Yakuza, it's Yakuzant doesn't. Yakuzant isn't.
Yak isn't. That's good.
Yak isn't.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Hard to say. Like, it makes a lot more sense reading it than it does saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Let's throw some healing on my friends here. Essence of Titillating Claws. Let's find out what that means.
Now, Pat, do you usually play on like a nice big TV, or like do you just hook it up to like your PC or monitor?
I play in my living room on my television.
Nice. The way Joe Biden intended.
That's right.
I was gonna say the way God intended, but I was like, no, we're not denominational.
No,
here.
this is Joe Biden country. We follow his laws. Okay, so that's what titillating claws meant.
We follow Joe's religion.
An attack or an assist?
So that one was an assist. I guess he liked it. Yeah, so the jobs in this game, the job system, it's a bit like Dragon Quest in that your character can... Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different game. But it's... Okay, hang on, let me show you this. So this is a thing that they've like shown in like previews and stuff, so I'll show it here, is Kiryu comes from a series of like 7 different action brawler games, and now he's in a turn-based game. So his ultimate is this thing where he decides he's done with turn-based games, and you just run around like normal and beat the shit out of people.
So I was actually going to ask, because when I saw footage of this game and saw that it was turn-based, is that a new thing, or there are some games like that in the series?
So that started with Yakuza 7, which was the first one that used the Like a Dragon subtitle and then transitioned into the Like a Dragon full title. And they shifted protagonists to Kasuga Ichiban, who I will switch over to once we're out of this dungeon where I was when I saved my game. There we go. And that character is canonically like a big Dragon Quest fan, and he wants to be a hero. So when he gets into street fights, he envisions them as turn-based battles.
Oh, that's great.
It's very good. Okay, let's get out of here. Yes, let's move. No, let's leave the dungeon and let's go to Hawaii. Yeah, Ichiban is a great new character too. We love Ichiban.
Hobbs the Tiger.
Yo, Hobbs, thank you.
16-month streak.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Hobbs.
Yakuza, Wakuza, and Dot.
Yeah, Pig is back.
And so you
because
like
Simone is out.
Like a turn-based, you got a turn-based JRPG team. Do you choose from those teams? Is there more you could choose from? Or are these like the 4 characters?
Yeah, there is there's I think like it's 4 characters at any given time, and I think it's
right.
There are more than 4. So
Okay.
you sort of choose your lineup, and then each character can do multiple different jobs, which are essentially classes, and so every character has at least one character exclusive class, and then access to a whole other set of classes that can be better or worse for them, but it rewards you like training your character in multiple different classes, because then you can like inherit moves from one class and bring them over to another one if you've mastered them. Okay, so here's the dude that we play in this one. This is Ichiban.
Nice.
Simone is Snout, says Galumfer. That's good.
Would you say the turn-based tactics part of the game is more on the Pokemon or XCOM side of things?
In between. It is actually, I think it is one of my favorite turn-based combat systems maybe ever. So it's got okay, let me think. It's somewhere between like Paper Mario, but it's got more positional elements. So if we let's get into a street fight with these guys right here.
It looked like you had a circle from which your character could move within their
That's
like
right.
turn.
Yeah, we'll do the
It's kind of like blended real-time turn-based.
yeah. So every character has a movement range, which you can see here, which only
You
doesn't.
suddenly became a football guy.
Yeah, so I'm using the linebacker class for Zhao here. You can attack people from outside of your range, but if somebody is close to you, within sort of arm's reach, you get a thing called the proximity bonus. So that's one way where spatial stuff comes in. The other thing is if you stand near a teammate, none of them are close. Yes, you do a tag team move, like a helping move. You can see the little arrow projecting out from under that enemy. That's the direction he'll get knocked by my attack. So you can either use that to knock them into a friend who will then punch them again, or knock them into a group of enemies, and they'll like do damage to them. So it does a lot of really fun stuff with the spatial arrangement within turn-based. We're just gonna do a standard attack on that guy. There we go. Yeah, and then so things like those follow-up attacks, are unlocked by doing the game's social links. So like doing side activities with your friends, your teammates changes the way they behave in combat and makes them more likely to give you little bonuses like that. I hit this guy with a cone. Eat it. Yeah, I'll do a combo attack. Oh, you guys want to see Sujimon?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, so I mentioned this in the video essay. Every type of creep that you fight in this game exists in the Suji decks.
Oh, this is the Pokemon thing, yes.
Yeah, so here's our Sujimon dossier. So these are all the weirdos in the game. Let's tab through here, see some of these guys. I haven't caught all of them yet. So there's a chance that after any battle, one of the types of creeps that you fight, you can then recruit to be one of your Sujimon.
Wild Hog.
These are so weird. Like some of them are
Nice to
inside like a
play.
basketball or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the worms.
The ball type
I love
guys.
the worm.
Yeah, yeah. We've got worms.
What the hell?
We've got these.
Well, they got different
flashers.
elements, you know.
Yep.
Worm is super effective against ball.
But the way you recruit them
Lele.
is you give them these gifts. I've recruited the Sujimon before. He was a good fighter. What should I do? Let's talk. Let's talk. Okay, so we're gonna give him a Suji gift. This is a gift box that signifies our affection full of luxury goods. Sujimon will almost certainly accept it. Let's give this guy a super.
Kind of get them like a monthly delivery box.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did a bad job presenting the gift to him. So you see that I just sort of slid it across the ground. I whiffed that, but now we just need to try to convince him.
Oh wait, this is so funny. Spamming compliments.
See if he takes it. No, he didn't like it.
Oh.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
look.
we'll try again
Wow.
later. All right. Well, let's go do some side activities then. 'Cause that's
Sorry you
mostly what we
wasted
wanted
that
to
good
do.
gift.
It's okay. It's okay. What's good? Gambling hall. Where do you want to go first?
Do you not
want to-
explored everywhere yet?
I have. I mean, these are just like
Oh, okay.
sort of the centers of buildings. All right.
So
side
this is the
activities.
main, the normal island. This is not your.
This is where you're going to spend the
crafted
majority
item.
of the game. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. You want to see crazy delivery?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get there on our Segway.
Oh yes.
All my friends have Segways too. Has anyone here ever ridden a Segway? In the chat room or here on the call? Okay. Me neither.
I don't think so. I mean, I've ridden, like, you know, those electric scooters that they just kind of leave around the city. I feel like those are similar-ish.
Oh, like the bird scooters?
Yeah, I don't even think I've done one of those yet.
It's a similar experience, right?
Maybe. Hang on. Yes, at a park in Korea, says Sudsy.
Oh, Ryan,
Says,
no.
I fell down. I threw up.
Cool.
Is the Speedo like armor?
The Speedo is just an optional costume I unlocked. Sorry, ladies. Which I decided to put on Adachi because I think he deserves it. Okay, so crazy delivery. This is one of the first side jobs that you unlock, I think. Here's the crazy delivery man. Get off there. I forgot how to get off this Segway. Okay, here we go. Hey, man. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Let's warm up with the normal, and then go from there. Reptile, yeah, it is incredibly fucking good. If you've enjoyed the other games, you will have a blast. All right, so we got to run around. So this is like Postmates Crazy Taxi. We got to run around, collect various foods while doing stunts and not wiping out. And then we got to go to places where people want those foods and drop them off. Oh, there we go. Good delivery.
That was a lot of flips for just a delivery.
Now, this is a long-going series with lots of returning characters.
Uh-huh.
How hard would it be to jump in on this game?
It's got some decent recap features, like plot recap stuff, but it is. Oh shit! It is.
Oh no, you lost all your food.
No.
It is exactly what you say, right? It's going to be hard. Like, there's no way around it. But I think starting with Yakuza 7 or 8 Like a Dragon 7 or 8 is good because it is a new protagonist. So you'll see returning characters for sure, but it's sort of centered around a new guy.
It might be easier to start on 7.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, I gotta make more deliveries. Oh no!
Oh!
Big eggs.
Wait, can I drive into the ocean? No, I can't drive into the ocean.
Beefed it.
$1,000 for some pizza. Damn, those delivery fees are really
Expensive
something.
pizza. Yeah.
One of the crazy things about moving from LA to New York is delivery guys here drive cars. Shit.
True.
And do you sometimes have to go out and grab it from them?
Yes, yeah. So we get delivery less often here.
Interesting.
Oh, you're right,
Always.
Brian. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I've had it once or twice, but I always include in the special instructions that because I have a higher number in my apartment number.
Yeah.
That some people think means the floor.
Oh, yeah.
So we actually put in the special instructions like ground floor to the right, and that way it's just like it makes it way easier. Which I think it just gives them like peace of mind.
Yes. Yeah.
The shittiest thing happened where they finally started a minimum wage here in New York City for delivery drivers, and then the delivery apps retaliated in the most petulant way now.
Which is adding the big fee to the. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, they didn't actually. They probably have increased fees at some point or other. I don't know. But what they've done is when you do a order, it doesn't. There's no. That's not when you do the tip. You do the tip after the fact, after you've received your order.
Oh, that's annoying.
I think some of them will let you tip like after you've done the main order, and it's basically so you don't see the tip on your subtotal.
Right.
That's what they're because they had to increase some fees, so they want to hide it that way. And then they have a thing in the app that's like because of new regulations we're changing this. Make sure to give your drivers a tip. But it's very easy to just forget. And luckily, or just miss it or something. So there was a day where I realized like, oh shit, and I went. But luckily, you could go back in and give the tip later. But it's still a shitty way to do it.
I don't know how I did there. It was fun though.
Woo!
Whoa! I love how rainbow the guy is when he's delivering.
Yeah, it's...
Ooh, that makes me want a hamburger, though.
Right. All right, that's an okay delivery
this guy
rank.
bringing me my pizza galumper.
Let's
I would totally love this guy to bring me my pizza.
Yeah, I would be down with it. He would do it enthusiastically. He'd he'd knock you out with a pizza.
Yeah.
You know that's like a really extreme calzone because of how many flips he's done.
Yeah, it's all like shaken up for you by the time it gets there. Let's try.
It would be good to have shaken up on the way.
Before we do another crazy delivery, let's check out another side activity. Let's go to the arcade. That's a good place to start. Then we can do Sicko Snap.
Snap.
Casino, darts, Jack's Hotel, Ace's Dojo.
It's kind of like a satire of video games, a little bit, a little cheeky.
It's a little bit cheeky. They get a little bit cheeky with
A
it.
little bit cheeky.
I was a little bit cheeky, innit? Anaconda Arcade. that's
Speaking
where
of,
we go.
of cheeky games, Tina, have you had a chance to try out Pal World? We didn't get to talk last
Yeah,
week about it.
yeah. I was actually just thinking about that because, you know, when like the PAL will pop out of the ball and it'll say, like, so and so got out of the ball. Cheeky bastard.
Yeah, just
Funny.
Ooh, Onomichio. All right, let's do some claw machine.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I think this is like
this
the
also-
officially licensed Sega UFO catcher.
Wow.
All right. I could get lost
got-
doing a whole stream of this.
gosh. I got another Pal that I felt like was another satire on just how like ridiculous some Pokemon descriptions can be. Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
One go. Well,
you
like
remember-
there's the one that. So one of them I was talking about last week was the marshmallow poodle thing. I think it's called like Woozle or something. Damn, one shot. Good job. And its description is something like, every piece of this Pal is 16,000 times sweeter than sugar.
Oh, that
Predators
one.
that eat it will die. It will like
Okay, yeah.
die from or something. And it just
I
to
know
me
which one
sounds
you're
like,
talking about.
yeah, it sounds like a thing where like they'll see like this thing's 5,000 times hotter than the surface of the sun. It's just like a normal way to measure anything, and that it's also
Yeah.
what that would actually mean in real life. But I found another one that's just like this. It just has very powerful arms, and it's like this thing's arms can bend steel. In some ancient cultures, it was used as a form of capital punishment to rip people's skin from their
Oh
bone.
my god, no way.
Which is like intense, but like again, there are Pokemon descriptions are like this thing's is a ghost of a dead child. It was
Yeah.
like abused by its parents. Like there's really fucked up Pokemon descriptions. So to me,
I
it was just kind of
bet.
like, yeah, this is
Yeah.
how these are sometimes.
I gotta start reading the Pal World descriptions because I have not been reading them.
I like that sometimes they're normal. Sometimes they just seem like a Pokemon description. They're even like kind of funny or cute. And then every once in a while, though, you get the one like that that's just
a
like,
really hot fox.
yeah, it is.
Goofy.
I want this pineapple man figurine.
I too want pineapple figurine.
Do y'all like claw machine?
I like
Well-
claw machines, except I feel like they're so hard,
Yeah.
and sometimes the legitimacy of the claw machine varies in terms
So wait,
of
I
like,
heard-
whether it's actually winnable or not.
So I heard the whole
Um,
deal about it is that it's basically a slot machine to where it only has enough pressure, like 1 out of 50 or 1 out of 100 times.
Oh, you think it alters the amount of pressure it puts on?
No, I heard. I mean, I feel like I read that's literally how it works, and that's why sometimes it is possible to do with skill, but it's random or something like that.
Interesting.
I don't know. I could be wrong about this, but I heard that's how it works and how it gets by, like, not technically being a scam, but
it
that's
depends
also
on
why it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it depends on the claw machine. I think some might have that feature, but I also no, I've definitely like been at claw machines before where someone like good at it will just be winning like thing after thing after
Yeah,
thing.
that's why I was like, is that? I don't know about UFO catchers. I realize that is a distinct thing. I feel like this may be how it works in the Western ones.
All right, we're gonna try one more time to get a box. I can't imagine ever getting a box out of this machine with a two claw catcher.
Trilobite Agent says there is a setting inside the claw machine that determines how well the claw will grip, and they
Wow.
could set it to work right every time if they wanted to.
Wow.
Interesting. So some scummier place could make it like 1 out of 100, but some places could make it 1 out of 10.
That makes sense, I think.
If I had a claw machine business, they would all be maximum strength. And actually, the real trick would be getting the toy out of there without shredding it to pieces with the powerful claw.
I do remember one time winning at a claw machine in like a Tex-Mex restaurant, sit-down restaurant in Kansas, and it was some stuffed animal, and you know, you win the one, and it's again like winning a slot machine. And then you believe you can do it, and you even know how to make it work. And it's just
That's how they get you.
just random.
I was at a like little store that was like dedicated to claw machines once, in Flushing, Queens, and I got like $20 worth of credits to play the claw machine, and I think I was like halfway through my credits and starting to get frustrated, you know, not just like being like, oh, I feel so close yet so far. And then one of the workers came up to me and she started like giving me advice. And she also started tapping her card, you know, giving me some free plays.
Oh wow.
What?
I know, right? And then I got it.
Yay!
And I think maybe it was like I don't know. I feel like I should have been keeping track of how many times it took me, but it took a while. I think like $20 plus maybe like 6 of her free taps.
Now you're just playing fishing.
But yeah, I'm wondering like, I mean, she said that that, you know, she wants to like teach people how to be good at them, so they're like encouraged to come back.
Yeah.
But I also know like people losing is like a part of the profit.
Yes.
Or at least like, you know, you want people to do like a certain amount of tries before they actually get it. Because like the little stuffed animal I got was like very small, like probably something that I could have gotten for I don't know, like maybe like $10 or $15. But you know,
Probably.
I ended up spending like $20 trying to get it.
The bulk price is probably also about like $1 on their end.
That too.
You know, that reminds me that I was walking my neighborhood to what was it, a bank. I don't usually have to walk too far away, but I walked by a place that was a just had a bunch of gashapon machines in it.
Oh,
And if I wasn't like in a hurry, I would have like stopped in to just see like why. I think it was a nail salon in the back, but it was just like, you know, these are eye-catching, so we'll put them out front and get people in. Foot traffic.
All right, so we gotta catch some fucking fish here, gang. This is just straight up Sega bass fishing. It's in here. You can just play it.
There's like a bunch of Sega arcade games in here, right?
Yep. Yeah. They love to do that. So they sort of have a little rotating cast of games that they'll put in and take out. Oh, here we go. All right, we got ourselves a fish. Oh,
Fish.
turn rod right. Okay.
I feel like a high quality graphic of that fish with 2 exclamation points on a t-shirt would
That would
fucking
be great.
look
Yeah.
sick.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
Nice.
Good job.
That's a
I wish you
good
guys could hear the voiceover in this game. It's great.
bass.
He goes, average size. Good job.
The thing about this is you're missing the verisimilitude of a sort of fishing rod device at an arcade.
That's true. Yeah, I've
feel like it
never
doesn't translate as
played
well.
Sega bass fishing with the actual rod. It looks like it's fun though.
Now, it feels unfair to have this discussion when Simone's not here, but have you ever fished?
Not since I was a wee one.
I'm gonna make that t-shirt.
All right, that's enough Sega fishing.
Yeah, not since I was of Cub Scout age, I think.
Did you enjoy it though?
Probably not as much as things I could have been doing instead.
Sure. Yeah. Like once you've experienced Nintendo, you're like, man.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
It's like, I have some Legos at home. I don't know.
Actually, speaking of Gashapon, so you can get Sujimon through Gashapon pulls in this game. So let's pull some. I've got 5 tickets. Oh, it looks like we might have a rare one in there.
What the? Wait. Sorry. What are these? Are these your creepy Pokemon people?
Yes. So we've got a misdemeanor wiener.
Okay, you can
All
get
that's
more-
very basic.
And your Gashapon.
All right, that's a pretty good one. A mod goblin. I've been looking for one of those.
Ooh, Mod Goblin. I like the name.
Oh. Hanged off. Jetstream Samurai. Damn.
Yeah, and they fully just put they just put Virtua Fighter in here too.
Nice.
Yeah, Sujimon is very weird. Some of the flavor text in it is hilarious. I will show some of it. Okay, so Akira, who we got here? Oh wait, you select 3 characters. That's crazy. Kage. Oh, the little smile when you select them. That's so funny.
Fight 1, ready, go!
Can't block. I've never played Virtua Fighter.
I feel like it's this. I bought like, I don't know, Street Fighter 6, or sorry, Virtua Fighter 6 or 4, something on the PS2 because it was ranked high in a magazine, and then I was just kind of like, I don't really like fighting games.
Oh,
My friends and I like to play Soul Calibur and Soul Blade in the day, and even actually Tekken 2 was a game we played a lot of.
It's a fun one.
So I was familiar with a lot of the like classic characters, but haven't really played a Tekken since.
Fight 2, ready, go!
All right. Get him, Kage.
KO!
So neither of you have played any of the Yakuza games, right?
Fight 3,
I played a little
ready,
bit
go!
of one, but I forget which. Never.
No, I've never picked them up.
It was a big commitment, but I really enjoyed it. I started during the pandemic. After having tried to stream them for a while, like I was doing my own streams, and I would need games to play, so I'd be like, okay, well, these Yakuza games are really long, and then I would, I'd not have a good time. But
Trying
then
to stream them.
yeah, it's like when you're actually trying to engage with the story and all the characters and stuff, it's a lot of downtime. It's the kind of game where like I'm playing it on my couch and I'm having a lovely, lovely, relaxing time. But maybe, I'm also like checking my phone every now and then, or I'm like, I have a show on in the background.
You can be as focused or unfocused on it as you want.
Right, and you don't have to think of anything to say. I think is the biggest thing when you're not streaming it. You can just like sit there for an hour and not worry that anybody's bored by the cutscenes about like real estate that are happening.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good kickflip.
This guy's got some shiny ass pants.
Yeah, very much.
Is a kickflip possible? I mean, in the sense that like if you kicked someone while you're trying to flip, wouldn't that
You
lose
kind of
the
stop, right?
momentum you need to keep spinning all the way around?
Ready, go!
Like, it looks cool, and I know humans can just do a kickflip, but
Yeah, I think the foot would just sort of end up brushing past the face a little bit, depending on like the physics. I guess it depends on how heavy your foot is and how much energy it took you to accelerate it.
you have two, so maybe you could kick with one, and you can kind of swing the other to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, there you go.
Just thinking about physics. It's a good kickflip. I love that.
Oh, he knocked my ninja
Beautiful
mask
art.
off. He's attacking all
Grablor
my
says,
highs.
what kind of fighting game name is Jeffrey?
A perfectly fine one. Be nice to Jeffrey,
So
please.
real.
Fight
So
3,
real.
ready, go!
Jeffrey. There's a guy on
Velocity.
TikTok named all of his kids after Tekken characters.
Really? I mean,
You could-
here's
you
the thing.
could
Tekken
stealth that
characters are all
pretty
called
easily.
like Brian and Steve and shit.
I was just saying, yeah, like Paul and Lee.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be pretty sick if one of his kids is just named King, but
That would be actually kind of cool. I think that is like a Bangladeshi name that people get sometimes.
Just a completely American, like, white person being like, this is my son, Yoshimitsu.
and his sister, King.
Yeah, here's my first son, King. My second son, Armor King.
This is my daughter, Panda.
Panda.
I don't know why. I kind of like the name Panda. I would not, to be clear, I would not name my child Panda. But if right now, all of a sudden, someone was like, "Oh, would you like to revert yourself back to a baby, except your name is Panda, and that's the only difference that changes in your life," I'd take it.
Panda GG is cool.
I like it. Panda.
But you know the legendary thing about what Polygon's name could have been?
Panda.
Oh.
What was it? What was it?
Panda Suplex.
That's.
I feel like that was one of the finalists. Like
Are
they
you
said, they got
serious?
it down to 3, and
Panda.
I don't think it was a likely one, but it was like, you know, it was because it's a made-up phrase. There was like no copyright issues and anything, and I think Polygon, there was some things, you know, they had to think about.
Right. I think somebody owned the domain or something.
Yeah, there was something that was owned. I feel like even like the Twitter account, it took us a while to get or something, but or maybe that's Instagram. I'm not sure, but.
And kept up stranger, very true. I could just rename myself Panda right now.
I got a
Just feel like that
toddler
would-
on my back. I'm sorry. I'm
That would be a
sorry.
lot. A toddler on your
Look,
back.
I have a little kid who runs around with me in this game, and he does the same moves that I'm
Whoa.
doing.
What's his
What
name?
game are you playing?
This is called Spike Out. I've never
What's
played
his
it.
name? Name him. Name him.
Oh, that's Todd.
Todd. Okay.
It reminds me of those like TikToks where they do the like visual morph, so people are like really tiny and far away, but their hands are like
How do I get
large.
back on me?
I have no idea what that effect is called, but
This is fucking crazy. Hang on, let me check the controls here. Okay, yeah, thank you for letting me know that triangle is C, circle is J.
Let it be known, triangle is C.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? How do I get the kid back on my back? Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Alright, get back on my back, kid.
I feel like the ultimate
He was
thing
like actually on your back.
they could do is just every once in a while give us the shot of your dude like playing this game and maybe like a small reaction to it. It's like, oh,
That would
fire.
be funny, yeah.
Like just so we continue the fantasy of not
Or
just
if you
playing
had,
this
like-
game, but of being a guy playing this game in
Yeah, if you
Right.
had
arcade.
a button or a setting where you could switch to your character playing the game POV, what their face looks like, so you could see it at any moment.
I like that, like we have the border at least of like the arcade cabinet, but
Alright, the kid is back on my back.
Oh yay!
get him, boss.
I love a Master Blaster type situation. Alright, let's see can I throw him off again? Whoa.
This game seems pretty sick.
It is fun. I'm having a good time. This
Well,
is
that's
like
a good kick.
Okay, so we're going for the grab, he falls off.
Might be dangerous. You might kind of slam him into the ground.
Come back, child. Child. He's doing all of my moves. I love him.
It's so cute.
Oh. Somebody needs to build a game around this mechanic right here.
The mechanic of having a little guy.
Who just fights exactly like you.
Yeah, you got a little guy who like.
Sometimes he's
yells
hyping. Is he hyping you up?
Yeah, he was.
I'm not sure what's
he was
going on
bored.
there.
He was like, "We gotta go, Dad. We gotta go. Keep fighting." Here comes the boss.
Oh no!
Yo, this is
Okay,
fucking sick.
I'm gonna look into this game a bit, see if I can find some
Please
facts
do,
about
please
it.
do.
What
It's
was it
called
called again?
Spike Out.
Spike Out.
Yeah.
Spike Out. Sega. Okay. I am just doing some Wikipedia reporting here.
Thank you.
It is a game developed and released for their arcade system board in 1998.
Okay.
Um,
You got me.
There was an update, Spike Out Final Edition in 1999, and a Slash Out, a follow-up in 2000.
Okay.
There is not much at all for this game
Okay.
on Wikipedia. It just says the Spike Out games bear resemblance to Sega's earlier Streets of Rage series.
Yeah, sure does. I mean, it kind of feels like it too. It is.
Okay,
It is
I'm
maybe
going to
the
a translated.
best
Japanese.
feeling 3D brawler I've played for a long time.
Ooh, I'm gonna go to a phone call. I have to take really
Okie
quick.
dokie.
Okie dokie. Have
We'll
fun
hold
phone
it on
calling.
down.
That guy's just carrying a street.
Big old sign.
What's he doing? That's probably not legal. You're probably
You
not
should
allowed
put
to
that
take
back where he
those.
got it.
Put it back.
I'm gonna talk to the HOA about him.
However, I think what you're doing is legal because I think this is all like consensual fighting.
Yeah,
It's-
or at very least self-defense.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Are they attacking you or are you attacking them?
Well, I'm running at him right now. And now I am hitting them. So I guess
I
it's
feel
not
like
really
this is just
self-defense.
This is just an outdoor like dudes punching dudes club.
Yeah, we're just this
like-
is what we do.
If the police came here, I think everyone would stop and be like, "We're having a good time. Don't mind us. Please leave."
Yeah, exactly. And then they would be like, "Oh, can we join you?" And you'd be like, "No. You got to join the dudes club first, and I don't think you're
Yeah.
going to make the cut." We do this every Sunday. We have this parking lot rented.
We have like the legal permit to be beating each other up here.
Ow. This is sick. I'm going to end up playing this a bunch off stream, I think.
Yeah, it's still just so amazing how detailed the minigames are. Like, how long does this go on for?
I mean, this is an entire game that was released in 1998, so I guess it's probably like
Oh, they have
an
the
hour
whole
long.
game.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah, this is like a full ROM.
very, very cool.
Ooh. Yeah, Adam JP, the soundtrack is sick. Got the drum and bass, and the synthesized guitars. Love it. Alright, how do I pick up a weapon? Watch yourself. Got the tactical Zubaz on. You ever seen Zubaz?
No, what are Zubaz?
I wonder if those will ever come back around for the young folks. Zubaz were a Z-U-B-A-Z. They were a kind of like athletic sweatpant that had this. There'd be a couple of colors and then a tiger stripe pattern.
Is that what you're wearing?
Yeah, it's sort of what the guy here is wearing.
Oh, okay, I'm googling it.
And they're
Oh, I
very
see
popular
it.
with professional wrestlers in the 90s.
You know, there is actually a world in which, and a colorway in which I would wear these.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Tina get Zubaz challenge.
I could see it. Like, some of the Zubas, not my favorite. You know, like the colorway, I think, just makes the pattern look tacky.
It's a little barfy, yeah.
But some of the other colorways, I think, look tacky in a good way, like a retro cool way.
Mm-hmm.
Or like could even be paired with some other interesting outfit. Interesting. Very interesting. Zubas.
Zubaz.
New merch, Polygon parachute pants. Let's go. Let's go. I think Polygon should let me design
I
some
agree.
merch for Polygon.
I really fully agree. I would
think we could make some sick stuff.
we should try to make those conversations continue to happen. Okay, here comes the boss. The boss is wearing huge like Jinko chaps.
And that's how you tell that they're the boss.
That's right. Only the boss is allowed to wear Jinko chaps.
The massive pants.
All right, they got me. I'm out.
Wow. No. Those massive pants do remind me though that I have a massive pair of jeans that I put in my Goodwill pile to donate, but now I'm thinking about pulling them out of the bag and not donating them because I'm
Yeah.
like, man,
Making a big pair of boss chaps.
I want big boss pants.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Giant swing. What a
You
Brushy.
little brushy.
Brushy also has a massive pair of jeans. Sound off in the chat if you have a massive pair of jeans.
Yeah, see, I have the massive pair. Like, I have a lot of baggy pants in general, but man, if I could show you guys a picture of these particular jeans, they are like boss level massive. And I think that's why I was going to donate them, because I was like, I just don't wear these on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
And I haven't really worn them at all in the past year.
It's a lot of
like,
denim to go around, and somebody else could benefit from all that denim.
Right.
No one they should have all that denim.
Exactly. It's too much power. I think it's kind of sweet, Ryan Sonera, having something that was once massive on you and now it's just like normal sized on you because you grew. It's like the item has been with you for quite some time.
Yeah. Alright. Let's look at some more funny little side activities. Let's get outside the arcade first.
I like the red shirt also. Very fun, very tropical.
It is nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the flip-flops too.
Yeah.
Flop, flip-flop, flip-flop,
It
flip-flop.
reminds me, but let me see if I can grab something real quick.
Yes. Ooh, this will be fun. Okay. Yes, Lance, I did the truck dodging side game. It was fun. Oh yeah, this is actually another important selling point of this game for those of you who are on the fence. It has an Aloha button. And you get bonuses for walking around, and if you see somebody like that, that's a potential friend, right? That person with the green over their head. So let's wait for these bullies to pass, and then we'll go say aloha.
Okay, so his shirt reminded me of this cheongsam I got just the other day for Chinese New Year, which is coming up in a sec.
Nice. That's so cool.
I feel like they're similar. This one's more of a burgundy though, than the bright red that he has. But it's cute.
That's very nice.
Hard to get the full.
My friend's wife, who is also my friend, gave me a bunch of Lunar New Year candies when I swung by to say hi the other day, and they're
Nice.
little like they're in the red plastic wrap with the little gold detail, and then I think they're like sort of like strawberry milk flavored.
Ooh, that sounds great.
They're really good.
Sounds awesome. I also got, so I got like the little red packets, because I'm having like some friends over for it. But you know, I'm not gonna give my friends money, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that, which is like, you know, the traditional thing to do, I guess. But instead, I got these like little dollar like charms or like keychain things. At this store that had a bunch of options. So each one, I need to clean them off because they were so dirty at the store, but each one is different. And so it's gonna be like a little, everyone will have a unique one and maybe they can trade afterwards.
That kicks ass. All right, let's do some quizzes. So this is the thing in the game is you can improve some of your
Quizzes?
core stats by going to vocational school. And they give
Quizzes?
you a
We're
little.
here to play video games,
Well,
not go to school.
Now, Tina,
Pat.
you do all sorts of crazy fun stuff in the Yakuza series. So we're gonna take a quiz on marine life.
cool.
Okay.
We're going
Of
to
the following
school. Oh,
organisms,
God.
which one does not belong to the same animal class as the other? Okay, sea otters, dugongs, penguins, whales. Okay, I'm seeing
Penguin.
three mammals here. Yes, and a bird. Welcome back, Clayton.
Sorry, I just came back into this. It's a
Wait. Don't tell me
Marine
that
life
everyone
quiz
knows
for some
what a
reason, but-
dugong was.
Yeah, I knew what a dugong was. Which of the following is the largest marine animal in overall size? That's got to be the blue. That's got to be my man, the blue whale.
Exactly. Exactly, kept up. We're jocks here.
Of the following marine organisms, which one lives at the lowest point in the sea level? Oh boy, this one's got me.
Oh boy.
Is it football fish?
Probably football fish,
That
but I
seems
don't
like
know.
it's kind of a Reddit
Football fish,
name, so it
'cause I
seems like
don't-
the kind of thing
don't
like
know
a
what it
recent
is.
deep sea scientist would come up with. Since dolphins do not have involuntary respiration, they must be conscious to breathe. How must they sleep in order to avoid suffocating or drowning? Upright in groups. Alternate which half of their brain sleeps.
I thought
Oh,
it was
boy.
that one.
Is it that one? Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
chat seems to think
Everyone's
so.
saying 3.
Okay, jellyfish lack certain organs other animals have, but they do possess structures that perform similar functions. Which of the following is one such structure in the moon jelly?
Wait, I would say a brain, but I don't know. I don't know anything about marine life.
I
Yeah,
hope
would they have
so.
a brain? They wouldn't have
Right?
lungs. Heart, eyes?
I don't know if it have lungs. A circulatory system doesn't make that much sense. I think
Chat's
it's a
saying
People
brain.
say
eyes.
eyes.
I'm gonna say
Eyes?
eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See how we did.
Pencils down. This is so goofy. The intensity.
Yes!
Thing on the piece of
Pass.
paper. Oh, but it doesn't tell us the exact.
It'll
answers?
tell us after this. It'll give us a full rundown.
Oh,
I love how dramatic this is. For just like a tiny quiz.
Okay, we're right on everything.
hell
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Oh, we're so smart. All right, let's do another one.
Smart.
Very cool.
Smart chat.
So, Clayton, I was explaining to Tina that this is a you go to vocational school to increase some of your core stats in this game. If you feel like doing that. All right, Underworld studies. What do we want to do next? Do we want to do Sega proficiency?
I don't know
Okay.
much, I feel like, but I could get
Oh,
exposed.
I'd be interested in alcohol expertise, although I know you've already done that one.
Puyo Puyo is a puzzle series developed by Sega. Which of the following characters has a family that runs a grocery store? I'm guessing the
Oh.
one with an apple in her hand.
I'm gonna be useless at this.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, the full body motorcycle racing game has been in operation since '85. Bike shape. I know this is Hang On.
Hang on. Hard on.
Hard.
Wow.
Sega's
Wow.
UFO Catcher is a crane game in which players operate a claw arm and attempt to win prizes. Which of the following is the first UFO catcher? Oh boy.
Oh jeez, oh boy.
Could it be this?
What was the big burly one, number 2? It's the most distinct looking. Ah, whatever.
Now this is a VMU, right?
Yes.
Now is that virtual or visual?
Fuck.
Fuck, because it's got a screen on it.
It's a visual,
That would be a
but
cool thing to
virtual
call
sounds like
it.
the kind of branding they would give it. I think it's virtual for some reason.
I'm gonna go visual.
Okay.
Bum bum bum.
In Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog series, which of the following items does the player typically collect during gameplay? That's rings, my man.
Gotta be cans. Gotta be cans.
Easy.
He loves cans. Sonic the Hedgehog. I love cans.
He loves recycling. He loves
I'm here to get all
collecting
your
loose
cans.
to recycle them.
All right, we passed. Let's see how we did.
Amazing.
The English VO here is very good too, because the people around me are going, "Congrats, dude!" It's really cute. All right, we were right. Okay, hey, we were wrong on.
Oh,
I don't know how I was
I
supposed to
thought
tell.
so.
Yeah,
It was the most distinct of the 3.
sure. Okay, a visual memory unit. I think I've been calling these virtual memory units for my
Interesting,
entire
yeah.
life because I just never actually looked at anything other than the beginning and end of the word. Um,
ようこそどの試験を受けますか
world landmarks. Okay, yeah, this is a great opportunity for me to look really
こ
stupid.
ちらの
Oh, just an update. Apparently, Spike Out was released on the Xbox, the first Xbox.
What was? Spike Out. Oh,
Spike
cool.
Out.
All right, Palace of Westminster. Okay, yeah, is that Big Ben? It's gotta be Big Ben.
Yeah. Clock Tower.
The Colosseum
oh yeah.
is a famous amphitheater at the heart of Rome, Italy.
Gladiatorial arena.
Yes.
Definitely a bathhouse.
The Louvre is the one with the cool pyramid, right?
Yep.
All right, question 4. Several towns and large villages in Andalusia, Spain, such as Mijas and Franjolina, are known as Pueblos Blancos. What reason do they paint their houses white?
That's the sunlight.
Is it sunlight? Or, yeah. All right, which of the following is true about Sagrada Familia, the largest unfinished church in the world that's located in Barcelona? It's definitely not the mayor's house. It's collapsed that many times?
I feel like the design has changed many times. I think it went a long time without a permit,
All right,
but maybe it's
Some people are saying 2.
never been changed. Huh. Nice.
Nice.
great job, dude!
Nice.
Oh, we're right on everything.
Hell yes.
All right, yeah, that's all easy. Okay, so that one was to protect them from sunlight, and it did not have a building permit.
I can tell when something is that looks like it's that doesn't have a
Oh,
permit.
yeah, it's not up to code.
That's not up to code.
How about, I mean, we can go for tier 1 Sega proficiency, which will be even harder. Gem proficiency.
Ooh, what about Honolulu City proficiency?
Yeah, I'm down for also gem or gardening
All right,
proficiency.
let's do Honolulu, then we'll do gems.
Right.
Again, we're gonna look very stupid here. Oh, hang on, no, this is just about the video game. I believe this is the Anaconda Shopping Center. This is Survive Bar. Yeah, this is all just from the game.
Damn, I wanted to learn some real things about Honolulu.
Oh, I don't remember what the shrine is called. We are so freaking smart.
Woo!
Just know everything.
Good job.
All right, let's learn about gems.
The most smart.
Oh, we were wrong about two things though. Okay, I was wrong about
Oh,
that.
wow.
Oh, that's Revolve, not Survive. Survive is the one in Yokohama.
ようこそどの試験を受けますか
All right, you said gems.
こちらの試
I'm gonna need your help here. I don't know shit about gems. Okay, what is a
Alright,
ring
neither
called
do
when
I.
it is offered to a significant other during the proposal?
Oh, LOL.
It's an engagement ring.
I believe it's.
mean, yeah, right?
Yeah.
And
Like-
then you get the wedding ring on the wedding day.
Ring sizes follow an international standard that are assigned a number or symbol based on their international circumference. Japan uses numbers such as 1 and 2. What does the United Kingdom use?
Oh,
The
shoot.
Greek alphabet,
Runes.
runes, Roman numerals.
I'll bet Roman. They're a little Roman influence.
Yeah, I don't.
I have no clue.
No one
Which
seems to know. So
of the following is true about diamonds? They cannot be synthesized in a factory.
false.
They dissolve in hydrochloric acid.
Don't
Some
know.
variants can float on water. They can break when struck with a hammer. Well, what's the hammer made out
I
of?
think some can float. Actually, I think that is true.
Very small
Both look
rocks.
floaty, right?
Though most gems may be formed from a type of mineral, not all are. Which of the following gemstones is from hardened tree stone? That's amber. Also the color of my energy. Gold jewelry is marked with notations such as K14 to indicate the proportion of gold as opposed to other alloys. Which of the following notates pure gold?
Huh.
24?
K24?
Like 24 karat gold. People say that's the best, right?
Yeah, they do. Good call. I kind of want to see what failure looks like. Damn.
Yeah, I'll
okay.
fail something. Yay.
Yeah.
You
Well,
you
Greg,
too can get your degree after as an adult.
The result animation
Ooh.
is so fun.
So they use the Latin
Okay,
alphabet for
so
their fingy sizes.
Latin
Interesting.
alphabet specifically.
And you can
Latin
also
alphabet.
smash
They can
a
break.
diamond with a hammer.
Well, wow. Okay.
So hard. Okay, it was saying something about hardness is not the same thing as, or does not mean it can survive a hammer hit. I don't know.
ありがとうよ。
I think there's like a sub-quest thing happening here.
They don't have tensile strength. Okay.
え
What was that dot 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 dot?
I think
Easy
this
to
guy's
smash.
jealous.
But you can scrape them. That's why you put them on drill bits.
Me when I dot 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 dot.
ええ
I watched this video on YouTube that I thought was just about this like really big building, but it turned out to have this wild fact that the international diamond trade all flows, or not all of it, but like the vast majority of it all flows through this one city in India. And it involved like traders all around, like the masters who were like really good at inspecting the diamonds, and then people, the actual people who got it on boats and like sold it around the world, and all this was distributed. So they all put it in like one massive building. So they just put like their entire industry in the world's largest office building,
The diamond
just to make
building.
to make it logistically easier.
All right, so I'm going to
which,
get
I don't
everything
know, is something-
wrong here that I can, so that we
Well,
can see what failure looks like.
What if I know this?
Well, tell me who
Oh,
it is.
dynamite. Nobel, famously.
Okay, so I'm going to say it was invented by
Ironically.
Thomas Edison. Which of the following portraits depicts George Washington, who is considered the father of his country? That right there.
Definitely the bottom
Mustache,
right, bottom
mustache,
right.
mustache.
Yeah.
At the end of the 20th century, the leaders of great powers have held an annual meeting to discuss, coordinate, blah, 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 blah. What is the name of this summit? This is the Like a G6 congregation, yes. Ludwig van Beethoven was a German composer who was active from the 18th to 19th century. What other name is his Fifth Symphony known as? Yes, he wrote Dvorak's New World Symphony.
Did he?
No, he didn't. Which ukiyo-e artist is famous for woodblock print series 36 Views of Mount Fuji, which depicts Mount Fuji from a number of different angles? That would be... I actually don't know the right answer here, so I don't know how to get the wrong answer.
I feel like we've gotten enough wrong.
Yeah, I'm probably right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's one of the top two. So. Oh no!
That's...
Damn!
What a shame.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Disappointment.
What
He's
an
like frozen in
atrocious
place,
performance.
literally.
Oh my god.
No.
That's funny.
残念でしたね。
I love that.
ようこそ。
All right,
I gotta
let-
redeem him after that, though.
let's do one more exam. Trivia King sounds fun. Let's try that.
Trivia King tier.
Okay, name the phenomenon that occurs when a dying fire in an enclosed space can explosively reignite the combustible gases when a door or window
Backdraft.
is... Backdraft, yep.
That's why there's a movie called that.
Yep, and that's why they have the backdraft ride at Universal
At
Studios.
Universal Studios.
Which of the following is the chameleon? Right there, that's a chameleon.
Yeah, it's that one. It's
Which artist
that's
that is?
camouflaging is the other.
Van Gogh, right?
That's a Van Gogh. No, wait.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Which of the following vegetables is poisonous to both cats and dogs? I think that's got to be my main man, the onion.
Yeah, I was about to say tomato, but I'm pretty sure it's onion.
The onion.
Okay, which
Yeah,
of
this isn't high tier trivia. I agree.
this is tier 2. Which of the following was originally used to remove pencil marks before the eraser was invented? Cookie, banana, mochi, bread?
Interesting. Definitely not
I
banana.
feel like bread is the most common answer, but mochi seems like it could work.
It could work. I want mochi.
Like starchy in a way that.
Bread maybe? Yeah.
I think we got enough of those, unless there were some real tricky ones.
Okay. Very nice.
Well done, Kasuga. All right, we were right about everything. I want to try using some bread to erase some pencil marks.
Wait, crustless bread can effectively, huh?
All right, let's do the next tier. All right, oh wow, Trivia King special tier.
We're getting up there.
We're close. We got to do tier
Ooh.
1 first. Sherlock Holmes is a series of famous detective novels written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. What was Holmes's partner John Watson's previous occupation before they began working together? He was a doctor, right?
I wish, yeah, I'm almost,
Yeah, people are saying.
I would
doctor.
definitely say doctor. I'm almost positive about it. I just wish Simone was here. I think she would know.
Mount Everest is Earth's highest mountain above sea level, but what did it used to be millions of years ago? I feel like I've heard this.
Was it the seafloor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it rose, I guess.
Yeah, jammed into another
Okay.
piece of the
Yeah,
seafloor.
we're seeing. Yeah.
In an orchestra, wind instruments are divided in. Ryan's freaking out. Wind instruments are divided into woodwind instruments and brass instruments. Which of the following is a brass instrument? Saxophone is a reed instrument, right? It's got to be the trumpet.
Trumpet's a brass. Yeah.
Clothing stains caused by oil from food like pizza can be difficult to wash out. What type of powder is often used in the kitchen and is effective at removing these kinds of stains?
I think it's soda. I don't think it's powder.
Soda.
Yeah. Chat seems to agree.
Okay, pigeons have been used as messenger birds due to their ability to fly over extreme distances. Long distances and innate homing abilities. What does the pigeon use in order to find its way home?
They got them brain magnets.
Is it brain magnets?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's so
It's
cool.
magnetic. I believe there's like magnetic material in their brain, so they can literally kind of like feel it.
Goofy.
I don't know exactly what. I'm not a bird. I don't know how it feels, but
I'm not a
some
bird.
sense.
You heard it here first, folks. Clayton is not a bird.
You can intuit the magnetic lines of the Earth, which is sick.
I like that they provided a photo of pigeons too, just in case you forget what a pigeon looks like.
Yo, we're right about everything. Okay. John H. Watson was an army surgeon.
We're right about everything and so smart. Yeah.
They have found remains of ammonites and other fossilized marine life at the summit of Mount Everest. Baking soda and Earth's magnetic field. Pigeons are able to use magnetoreception, meaning they're able to detect Earth's magnetic field and utilize it like a compass to determine which direction to travel. Experiments have also shown
Oh god.
attaching magnets to pigeons causes them to fly erratically. Now, don't do that.
That's insane. Attaching magnets to the pigeons.
It's
Alright.
kind of like the. Oh god.
Are we ready for Trivia King?
Now let's
Yes.
ace
Undeniably.
this.
Okay, let's do this, and then I actually might need to run a little early because I forgot I have a haircut at 2.
Oh no! Wait, did we ever get to the island for the?
Oh no, we'll go there real quick. Okay. A Japanese eel's body is transparent in the early stages of its life cycle, but it gains color as it matures. What is the reason for this change?
I would say 3, but I have no clue.
I mean, that's
a
like
guess.
That or number 1 maybe. I don't know.
Pacific Andrew says 1.
I could totally see any of these, honestly.
a helicopter.
Someone's guessing 2.
Generates both lift and propulsion from spinning rotors to fly. Helicopter can be broken down into which 2 root words?
I feel like I heard this once, and it's not helicopter, it's helico, but I don't know. Oh, people are saying
lots
it's
of
4.
4s in chat.
Tear, right, like pterodon, wing.
Interesting.
Because birds
Yes,
have beaks
yes.
instead of teeth, how do they break down food to aid in digestion? soak food in water. They raise the temperature of their tum-tums. They swallow rocks to crush food. They have many types of powerful stomach acid. Is this thing true? Okay. Why was natural indigo used to dye the first jeans?
Readily available? I don't know.
The color retains heat well. That's interesting, but because of the way it reacts with cotton, I almost feel like it's number one, but...
Number one.
Which of the following statements about snails is false? They have 10,000 teeth. They can safely traverse a razor blade. Their mucus can dissolve metal.
That's... I really don't think there's some, like...
I'm going to say they got the super mucus.
This is scary. This is a tough one.
Okay, so we passed. I have a feeling we got a lot wrong now.
Yes. We can only get two wrong, right?
Wrong next.
Alright, you're right. We're right about everything. Okay. Alright, so the sunlight darkens the eels. Japanese eels hatch in the ocean depths where there's little sunlight, but when they
I
migrate
didn't
to
think that's the
freshwater...
one we went with. Oh, it's about melanin. Interesting. The ultraviolet rays cause their bodies to change.
Very cool.
Melanin production.
Okay. Helicopter. Helico is derived from the Greek word for helix.
I knew I'd heard of that before. Thank you, chat, for knowing that one.
Is from the word pteron, meaning wing. Wow. Okay. Birds possess an organ known as a gizzard, which is commonly referred to as avian teeth. Nasty. They swallow rocks and pebbles.
Interesting.
Wild.
Okay, so when heated, most dyes would permeate the fabric, but natural indigo would stick to the outside of the threads instead. After every wash, tiny amounts of dye and thread would be washed away, achieving a softer feel that made the durable jeans laborers' preferred workwear.
I thought it was something to do with the material special. Okay.
Snails are capable of self-fertilization and do not need mates to reproduce. Their tongues are also lined with thousands of teeth, which they use like a file to scrape off food in order to eat. Their mucus also provides enough protection that they can traverse a blade without getting cut, but it isn't capable of dissolving metal.
I wish I was a snail. They're so cool.
They are pretty neat. They can do some cool stuff. All right, let's go to Dondoko Island real quick. So this is where I will throw up a mechanical spoiler warning. We're going to go to a very developed Dondoko Island, which will not look like your island does when you land there. But let's go. So this is the whole like Animal Crossing aspect of the game.
Yeah. If anybody who's joined us since we started, because this game can be a little hard to follow, as he mounts a dolphin to journey to his island.
The dolphin is so cute.
This is
Charlie.
Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth. It's the 8th game in this series. It is technically at its most basic a turn-based JRPG, but it's also so many games, and Pat's just been showing us so many mini games, and almost not mini. They're not mini, all of them. This one's not mini.
Yeah, these games are not mini. Okay, so here's the basics of Dondoko Island. Is you land on this island, and it is undeveloped and full of garbage. And then over the course of a whole like storyline, you beat back the garbage, and then you start turning it into a resort town. And I have built a huge Oni statue up there.
Oh fuck yeah!
And there's so much stuff.
You literally fight trash, or do you just whack
you just smack it, and then the pirates who are dumping trash on the island, you have to get in fights with too. So you walk around, you catch bugs, you collect, various things that you can sell at the store. You get blueprints for things that you can build. And the cute thing about the stuff that you can build is that it's all like very little of it is like idealized stuff. It's all like just nostalgic, grungy Japanese things like post boxes and these vending machines.
Oh yeah.
There's definitely some cute stuff too.
Classic.
Oh yeah, Onichio. So Saros, they use Doko bucks on this island. So yeah, you develop, you build, you pop into the editor view. You place things around on the island.
Oh my god.
Wow, this is like a whole Sims.
It is a whole ass thing.
It is a whole...
Yeah. And like the placement of things determines like whether or not people will enjoy them. So like they need to be accessible via paths for them to walk over to them.
Sorry, is it a story revealer? Like, who are the people here? Are they going to come later? Or are there people here we just don't see
Yeah,
them?
so the story is that here's my house. So the story is that this used to be a resort island, and then these pirates showed up and started dumping trash on it until nobody wanted to come here anymore. So then the sub-story of Dondoko Island is you gradually ascending through the ranks of it being a resort again. So let's if we can make it through the day, we'll go to sleep, and then we can have some people come visit the island. But we'll give you the uninhabited tour first. So yeah,
There's something...
Why am I running like that? So yeah, you harvest like rocks and trees, and then these are your building materials. You also use like plastics and microchips and stuff that you find by beating up trash.
Not to get into a deeper thing here when you're just trying to rush through this and leave, but I'm curious, after your video recently about Red Dead Redemption 2, and how it's a bunch of systems that don't really follow through on making them like important to you, so they're just like annoying or something you just ignore entirely. Does this game, like, how does success on this island how is it important to you? Like, why does the game make this important to you, other than it just maybe being a fun game itself?
So first of all, it is just fundamentally much more addictive and fun and gamey to walk around, like picking up little things and selling them and watching a bunch of meters go up. So it is a lot more. What's the word? Transparent,
gamified.
Gamey. Right? Yeah, it's a lot more gamified in a way that it's just giving you all these little visual treats that do it. But also, the thing that is amazing about the Like a Dragon series is they both tie the overall game into stuff like this, and they tie the stuff back into the game. So the guests that you have to come visit the island, a lot of them are people you go meet in the overall world.
Okay, I was like that kind of thing. I was wondering.
I have an island that you can go to. If you want to hang out. Then when you're on the island, when you have people come to visit, they spend money at the end of their visit that's converted back to real money that you can go spend elsewhere in the real world. Your Sujimon can level up by doing tasks on the island. Like, all of this, the crazy thing about this game is like a lot of these systems like feel kind of janky and silly, but like they are all integrated with one another in a really impressive way. All right. We got to just get to the end of the day.
Really, yeah, it seems like it's really the sum of, even though the individual parts seem like so good almost on their own, it still also seem like the sum of its parts make it to something more than just what this would be if it was just its own game.
Yeah.
And also be as meaningful to...
When you finish the storyline, you get a very good special attack that you can use in fights that features your friends who you've made on the island.
Oh, wait, that's so cute.
Yeah. And an orbital laser.
I love that.
All right.
An orbital laser? What?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a thing I think about.
An orbital laser.
Actually, I guess this is just a thing. We have a video last week, but check out Steam Next Fest is happening right now. And last night I tried two things really quick that I both think are actually pretty cool and worth checking out. Pacific Drive.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. I didn't know it had a demo.
I just heard the concept and heard some early impressions that made it good, but didn't really know exactly what it'd be like. And yes, there's a demo there. I honestly stopped playing the demo because it tells you right front this will not like load into the full release.
Right.
But I got the conceit so quickly, and the main thing I was wondering is how does it feel to drive this car?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
they nail the feel of driving this old, beat up, station wagon.
Right.
That and like repairing it feels good, walking the environment, like having to like look around your car and like turn it into drive or into park and like turn the key every time you get in and out of it. Like it's one of those things that's like a little annoying thing, but I know when this is a game about like running in terror back to your car and then having to be like, okay, open the door, turn the key, like come on, start, and then like it's a horror game about driving a car, like it's got to have that, and like I know that those systems are all there. So that one I'm excited for. And then the other one that I just thought like might be a joke but is also pretty dang fun is Space Trucker.
Oh, cool. I like the name.
People are like, it kind of feels like truck simulator by way of Cowboy Bebop, and I realize it does literally kind of steal their hypergates, but the reason that one works is also feel. Like it feels good. So I know what you're talking about, Ryan, and people should watch that movie on Tubi, but not plural, Space Trucker, the game. And it's, you drive in a big space rig, and I love how often like a little system in it just kind of makes sense for its, you know, trying to thread a game that's both about trucking a big rig, but also it's a sci-fi space game, and it's like you have to worry about bumping it. If you have to worry about staying on the space highways because the other areas have space junk and you might hit something. It might not. It might be a shortcut and you're risking it, but you know that's something. And then if you get damaged, you have to go into an airlock and put your spacesuit on first. Go into an airlock and then go out there and patch it up. And that kind of feels a bit like hard space shit.
That's so fun. Oh, these both sound like big time pack games.
And yeah, you got like power, and I accidentally tried to replace a breaker without deactivating the power for the gravity first, and then the whole thing shorted out, and I had to like go and like without gravity navigate inside my truck, which is a small but has a crew cab, like it has a little bed and an area for. Actually, it was really interesting. There was a shelf full of stuff. This was physical, like contained my spare power things, and because I crashed at one point, not paying attention to how long it takes to turn a space rig, all that stuff flew on the ground. It was actually annoyingly, I had to like put it back in the shelf, and I'm like, okay, I kind of hate how annoying this is. It's making me feel like I have a rig that's a physical thing.
That's great.
And you know, magnetic clamps to make, like it made one of the things I tried Truck Simulator and kind of hated it was trying to back in and attach a transit thing, whatever you call it, the trailer. This game just uses a magnetic trailer, so you just had to like back up close enough, and then you can activate the magnetic trailer hitch, and it links up. But
Charlie says, I damaged my space truck and then went out to repair it, but I forgot to fully stop my truck. So as soon as I got out, I just watched it fly away.
Oh.
And I floated in space.
Oh no.
That sounds sick. Okay,
so, yeah, I'm excited about both of those games coming out.
They sound like two dubs to me.
Also, go check out Space Truckers on Tubi. Seriously, you will not be disappointed. It's a terrible, schlocky B-movie sci-fi from the 90s, so it's actually got a lot of practical sets that are great.
Yeah.
And Charles Dance is a villain.
Oh, an incredible villain.
Dennis Hopper, lead.
Shitty protagonist.
Shitty.
It's got cubed pigs in it. Sorry,
what was the name of the first game again?
Pacific Drive.
Pacific Drive.
I'm definitely. It's. I know it's also going to be totally Simone shit because it's very Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. It's an overlap of our things. It's rally driving. It's nerdy sim games, and it's the Pacific Northwest.
With a kind of I don't know what you call this particular thing. It's like a zone that's been closed off by the government, and weird.
Yeah.
These experiments were going on there, so I don't want to I guess ruin what little story there is, but it does give you a read. I was like wondering why, okay, it's an open world game, but why wouldn't I just like get out of my car? Like, why is my car an important thing? And they create a conceit to why you are going to mostly stay inside your car and probably get out every once in a while to like scavenge and explore. And...
So before I got to run, here is the resort mechanic. You build housing on your island. I have 4 right now. You just start with 1, and you start with like a tent, and you can have like 4 guests. So we are severely inflated here. And then you have guests, and they all have things that they would like to see on the island. So right now, I've maxed my island out, so I'm gonna have everything that these people want pretty much. But you choose your guests, so you want to come stay in your various accommodations. Fill them all out.
Are you just like throwing random strangers in the same cottage?
Yeah, I mean, listen. What do you want? What do you want for nothing?
You just, but they're all friends of I don't. What's your character's name?
Ichiban.
Ichiban.
Kasuga Ichiban.
You know Ichiban? Yeah, I know Ichiban.
So how do you know Ichiban?
Yeah. Oh, he's so excited.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything by half measures. It's very cute.
Okay.
Okay, so now I have guests on my island. And now my job is to walk around and just make sure everybody's happy and that nobody gets attacked by pirates. But let me find my guys here. So they'll just start walking around and just start spending money on things. My job, I walk around, I wave at them. I say aloha, which makes them happy. Hello. And then each day I can give them a souvenir. So, and you make souvenirs from the things that you harvest on the island. So I'm going to give her a dondoko bowl. There you go. She said arigato. Give him a bento. And then I'll arrange for one last thing before I run, which is you can raise the happiness of everybody on the island by having a bonfire at night. Which costs...
That sounds cute.
Certainly raised my happiness.
Yeah, so we'll plan one of those right now. Hey, it's gonna cost 100,000 Doko bucks, but it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot about firewood when I go back to Kansas for the holidays, because my dad's on a rural area and he chops down wood.
Mm-hmm.
And my stepmom was like, that's what was it like? I'm trying to remember the one specifically, but I think hickory was even not one you don't burn really unless you have to. Hedge was the really bad one. And it turns out it's not just the fact that some woods will snap and crackle, which people don't generally like. The bad woods will also not great for your chimney.
Right.
But then also just on a heat level, there is an efficiency rate, and you can look at websites about fucking Excel spreadsheets about this. The different efficiency rates of how much heat you get from various kinds of firewoods. There are distinctly good ones for now. Hickory, yeah, definitely makes a good smoke. And I think cedar. He also put some. I think cedar was one that would snap and crackle.
Is there an r/? Is there an r/ firewood, where it's just people talking about this stuff in extreme detail?
Yeah, I'll bet. My dad was talking because he's semi-retired, so he was going on about his college friend. Them hatching plans to cut down a bunch of trees and sell them to the Amish or something. It was that's what dad schemes.
These Amish fellers, they need all the wood they can get.
I could be wrong. It could have been Mennonites, but
Yo, do they have both in Kansas?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm not up to date. Which throwback?
Yeah. Thank you, Lance. It's actually just down the street, the thing that I have to go to, so I am all set. As long as Reddit.com/rfirewood. Oh yeah, it's got 23,000 members. Oh, it's a lot about how you set up a fire, which is definitely also a thing. I feel like me and my wife have different opinions on good firewood setting. I mean, she did way more Girl Scouts than me, than scouting, so she can do a camping fire way better than me. But fireplaces,
Different beast.
I do-
Seasoning wood is, of course, the other thing. If you can take some of the bad kind of firewoods and make them better by seasoning them, which is just kind of like drying them in a certain way.
This is all so specific, and I love it.
No, I was like, I did not know, but of course.
The wild world of wood.
Oh, this is like people also just showing like wood ID, please, Southern Vermont, and they just got some like very light tan wood.
I don't know if it's gonna let me end the day early. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even show you the second island.
Oh, that's a good little fire. Just got the stone campfire. Classic. It looks like it's out of a video game. An idea of what type of wood this is with the red-orange hue, cut in Georgia. Will it burn okay? Let's see what people say. I'm curious. Looks like cherry. Great wood.
Oh, that is the top tier of posting, right there.
That was the top reply.
Man, that's great. I wish all the posting
And then
was like
things
that.
that like I have 2 huge cherries on my property that I will want to fall just because I want the wood.
Great wood.
You can't do that.
Ooh, great wood. Ooh, doing
Great
the American Psycho Patrick Bateman. Ooh, face looking at the wood.
Ooh, great wood. I love these. The topics of this. Okay. If you're purchasing firewood, remember a standard full cord of wood is a volume of 128 cubic feet, measured as a pile 8 feet long, 4 feet high, and 4 feet wide. A full cord can weigh up to 5,000 pounds. Small pickup. 1/4 ton with or without racks this bed. Okay, so yeah, you need a cord of wood is a lot. Did you know that's a measurement?
That's a ton of wood.
So
Pounds on the
everyone
ground.
is
It's a bug.
wondering what it's a bug, okay?
Yeah, I think it's
Someone said, is that a hot dog?
It's a Dondoko bug.
LOL.
Right under that post is a thing though that says Argentine ants and rat nests.
Oh boy.
So it gets wild here.
I don't think we're gonna make it to nightfall, so I'll just Google Like a Dragon Bonfire. It's a wonderful little animation. I gotta go. I need to go get my hairs cut, so I gotta run down the street. But thank you everybody for hanging out. This is Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. We will be back streaming next week. Maybe we'll do Helldivers if we have enough people on for that.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Oh, thank you, Popcorn.
Exciting.
But yeah, anybody have anything they want to plug before I turn this car around?
Nope.
We'll look for a Simone video next week.
So exciting. All right. Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Peace out. Happy